What's the creepiest unsolved mystery you know of? The disappearance of Lars Joachim Mittank. It was a German guy who randomly started running away from the building of a Bulgarian airport where he was supposed to catch a flight. It was all caught on camera where you can see him leaving his bags and finding himself in quite a distressful state. What he was running from is still unknown. The disappearance of Antoinette K. Dito, a Native American girl who was kidnapped from her home in 1986 when she was 10 years old and never found. One of the more unsettling and disturbing disappearances I've heard about, especially the audio of her trying to phone the police, and some angry male voice intervening followed by her screams. https://n.wikipedia.org Wiki disappearance of Antoinette K. Dito n.wikipedia.org Wiki disappearance of Antoinette K. Dito. The Hinterkaifeck murders. In 1922, a family of 6 and their maid were brutally murdered on their farm in Bavaria, Germany. Despite a large investigation, the perpetrator was never identified. The creepy thing is the isolation of the farm and the seemingly motiveless nature of the crime. There's this underwater cave in Death Valley called the Devil's Hole. The opening is a small hole in the ground, but it's so deep that the bottom has never been found. It's also recorded wave activity following earthquakes on other continents. The Uba County Five men went to a basketball game and disappeared under very strange circumstances in the snow, and one of them was never found. One was found in a trailer, having starved to death over several months before being found. There's a documentary on Netflix about it. The Beast of Gévaudan. In 1740s France, an unknown creature started attacking and mauling people, mostly women and children. Descriptions from survivors varied from being like the largest wolf they'd ever seen, to red-furred and the size of a cart horse, to as big as a bear with glowing red eyes. As hysteria spread, the beast allegedly gained the ability to walk upright and even speak. There were reports that the thing laughed at them when they prayed for God to save them. Its reign of terror finally ended when a wolf hunter named Jean Chastel finally shot the thing with what he claimed was a blessed silver bullet. Its body was intended to be sent to Paris for study, but decayed so badly in the interim as to be lost. Theories suggest the creature was anything from an exceptionally large wolf or a pack of them, a hyena escaped from a private collection, a wolfhog hybrid possibly under the control of a human, or even a human serial killer wearing a hairy disguise. Who was gluing those cowboy hats to those pigeons? What happened to Kieran Horman? In May of 1967, 3 boys went to explore a cave on the south side of Hannibal, Missouri. A few people claim to have seen them walking towards the caves between 4:30 and 5:15, but they were never seen again. Lots of speculation, but nothing concrete about what happened. The 1987 Arkansas murders of Don Henry and Kevin Ives, the boys on the tracks. Who is responsible for all the missing women on the Trail of Tears in northern British Columbia? Not creepy as such, but super fascinating. The Istel woman. Several alias identities, bizarre circumstances, all very interesting. Not really that creepy, but nobody at least publicly knows what happened to the Amber Rooms. n.wikipedia.org Wiki Amber Room in the Catherine Palace of St. Petersburg. The contents were looted by the Nazis, but at some point the paper trail just stops. Someone, somewhere is sitting on a lot of amber. That or it got destroyed by bombs. Which of the Pickwick triplets did it? The Maura Murray disappearance. Not because of the case itself, which is full of weird stuff and does have some creepiness in its own right, but because it spawned an obsessive subculture of Maura Murray enthusiasts which boasts a lot of very creepy people in its ranks. I understand the intrigue, I really do, but there are some people who are beyond obsessed with this case and not in a good or helpful way. UK big cat sightings like the Beast of Bodmin. Lake City quiet pills. It's a strange and eerie mystery that may be nothing, or maybe a wild conspiracy. https://unresolved.melakecityquietpills. The Beaumont children, very, very sad. Maxwell's pedo ring and how she was mod of 200 Reddit subs. Arguably the most famous in my country, Singapore, is the McDonald's boys case. 2 young boys went to school one day and just disappeared. To me, what makes this story all that more chilling is the phone call one of their mothers received after the fact, not asking for ransom, but snarling at her to not hope for her son's return. https://n.wikipedia.org Wiki McDonald's boys case prov equals SFTI1. Not the creepiest one, but a truly enigmatic case is that of the Plaquemines hanged boy or the Plaquemines Parish John Doe 1975. Enigmatic and very sad. https://unidentifiedawareness.fandom.com Wiki Plaquemines Parish John Doe 1975. Probably not as creepy as others, but I think about it all the time. The disappearance of Ben McDaniel. He went on an unauthorized cave dive and went missing. No one has found his body and no one has found him. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse. I think about this one often with these three men just being washed out to sea, knowing the history of keepers and how all three could make fatal mistakes. The disappearance of Pennsylvania DA Ray Gricar. A summary does it no justice, just grab a beer and Google it.